It looked amazing for a while, at least. Yeah, that's what I thought. I was very excited. Notice how they're also telling us a very specific task. They could also be giving us space to make some light choices here and open it up. One of the cool moments that I took note of, if you guys remember playing Witchfire, and I think there's a lot not to like about Witchfire, but there's a lot to love about Witchfire as well. And they're still trying to get it together to this day. If you look at any patch note, they're like, oh, reworked all mechanics every day since it's come, like every patch since it's come out. But that being said, one of the things is when you're trying to tier up in the game or whatever, they give you a bunch of quests to go do, and they kind of give the player agency. They're like, hey, you could either do this, or this. You don't have to do all of them, but you can pick 3 or pick 2 or whatever, right? And you choose, right? And give you a little bit of that agency. Look here, it's very like the developer has a very, very, very specific game. I'm just on rails here, right? And this is the difference, right, between somebody that's very masterful crafted and have this space to give you the illusion that you have this space and you're making choices. And that is very, very important in these incremental games, I notice, right? Giving that player that agency to feel like they think that they're breaking the number. That's the difference between a masterful one and somebody that I am like just tailoring this little experience and you're in for a ride, right? So they don't have the proper, they just need proper conversation, right? One of the things that I noticed, and I guess the game doctor tip of the day, is nobody's like necessarily, developers are not necessarily ever bad at what they do. Blind spots are just things that they don't see. It doesn't mean they don't have the skill or they're not good at design or they're not good at what they do. We played a couple games by Hooded Horse this week, and a lot of them had some blatant like poor design decisions. And when you talk to the devs and bring it to the devs' attention, they're like, oh yeah, that makes so much sense. They're very receptive. Why? Because they were never against it. It's not like they didn't want to do it or they lacked the skill to do it. It's because they couldn't see it. Once they see it, they're like, oh, I can do something about that. Yeah, why would I want it to be like this? It's not intentional. It's not like what consumers think. They're like, oh, there must have been some intentional reason behind it. No, it's a blind spot, right? It's just a blind spot the same way if you hit a car on the side while you're changing lanes, you're not doing it on purpose. You did it by accident. You didn't know it was there, or you would have did something about it. That's what the work looks like. It's not because they're not capable. It's because they're not in powerful conversation.